Hello, welcome to lesson 8-4, and this lesson is going to be really short. So just have a couple of cube root equations to teach you how to solve. So those are learning targets, are to solve cube root equations and check the reasonableness of their solutions. So we've already covered solving square root equations, and it's very similar to solving cube root equations. It's just that we don't get these extraneous roots when we solve the cube root equations. So there's really only 3 steps. Step 1 is going to be to isolate the radical term. Step 2 will be to cube both sides of the equation. And step 3 will be solve for the unknown. And then, of course, it's always a good idea to check your answer. All right, so I'll save the examples to do with you in class, and I'm going to do a couple of practice problems. It's I'm going to do the try these A-B. So let's start with A. So A gives us 4 plus the quantity x minus 1 to the 1/3. And so what we're going to do is rewrite that as 4 plus the cube root of x minus 1 then equals 2. And so we can replace the exponent that is a fraction with a root. All right, so we want to isolate the radical. So step 1 is going to be to subtract 4 on both sides. That will give us the cube root isolated, cube root of x minus 1, and that equals -2. Then we need to cube both sides. So we're going to go in and we're going to take both sides to the 3rd power. Okay. And when we do that, we release the x minus 1 from the root, and we get x minus 1 equals -8. Finally, we're going to add 1 to both sides, and we get x equals -7. Okay, so that is our solution. Of course, we can plug it back in and check it. So if we were to plug a -7 in for x, we would get 4 plus the cube root of -7 minus 1 equals 2, which is 4 plus the cube root of -8 equals 2. And the cube root of -8 is -2, and 4 plus -2 is 2. It's good. So x equals -7 is our solution. Okay, we will try one more, and then they don't really get much harder than that. So let's go ahead and try part B, where we have to again start by isolating the radical. Okay, so if I have 7 times the cube root of 2x plus 5 equals 21, I want to start by dividing out the 7 on both sides, and 7 is a multiplier. So that gives me the cube root of 2x plus 5 equals 3. Okay. Then I will take and do a cube of both sides. So 2x plus 5 equals 27. Subtract 5 on both sides. 2x equals 22. Divide by 2 on both sides. X equals 11. Again, we can check our answer by plugging in 11. If I plug in 11 to the equation, I have 7 times the cube root of 2 times 11 plus 5, and see if that makes 21. So 2 times 11 is 22, plus 5 is 27, and the cube root of 27 is 3. 7 times 3 is 21. Checks out. So x equals 11. And that's really all we need to be able to do with the cube root equations, and we can also check them on our graphing calculator, and we'll save some of those to do in class. That is it. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.